I'm just going to give a few more people a chance to get on, and then I'll tell y'all my story. I've been trying to go live for quite a while because this is an important special day, and I want a few other people to join in before I speak on this. So, hello, Rogue. Hey, Betty Boop. Hey, everyone. Thank y'all for joining me. I guess you're probably new here. Thank you, Hope. Shannon, hi. Okay. So, I've been trying to get this message out over and over again today. And I knew that this message today and this day itself would hold and holds great significance and change. Okay? Now, I know a lot of you have questions, so I will record this, and it will be here, and it will find everyone that it needs to find. Okay. For those people who don't know me, my name is Erica. About 10 years ago, I was placed on hospice, and I was diagnosed with a rare neurovascular disease, an incurable disease that was thought to be terminal. I had 6 months to a year to live. I prepared, I wrote my children, and I prepared for my final days on earth. And at the end of that year, I did not pass away. So I decided to fight with everything I had. And I started these new experimental treatments. That made me healthy enough to carry and deliver a child. At the time of my C-section and her birth, something went terribly wrong, and I lost all the blood in my body and lost my life. And today, I feel the ancestors around me, millions of voices desperate to be heard in this time and in this space. And I know that today, the energy of everyone that has inhabited this land before us is with me today as I speak. And I think that that's where the emotion comes from. All that unbridled, desperate energy. You see, this is the very time that all of us have signed up to be participants in. Today, with the voices of our ancestors, I'm going to speak into existence the new earth. New earth is already here. It's a concept that many of you can understand and share. But I know that speaking things with good intention hold power. So today, along with all of the ancestors and everyone that has inhabited the earth, the mother, and knows the Creator, will understand that this day, with the energy of our ancestors behind us, new earth is here. It's tangible, and it's here for us. All we have to do is simply love each other. And I'm not going to address any hate. I simply have a story to share. And all the things that were supposed to take me off of this earth have not been successful. I have been through trials and tribulations like many of you have. And some of them I thought were greater than myself. But you see, the help is already here. There are hundreds of people who hold ancient wisdom and knowledge because of the things that they remember. Some of them have had experiences like my own. and some of them are simply existing. And I want you to understand the importance of this day. I will record this. Today is October 29th, 2024. And I apologize for being... No, I don't apologize. I don't. I no longer need validation for anyone. I know that my life has been spared time and time again so that I could be in this time and space and share my story and my experience with you. And I had a script I wrote out, and so many things have happened this morning that I just threw it out. I threw it out, and I thought, I'm going to speak from my heart so people can hear me and see me and feel that this message holds such depth that you are going to feel overwhelming compassion and love like we were meant to feel. We are going to step on to new dimensions and on new earth. And I know that many of you have sensed that and felt that. Today is the day that change happens. I was going to do a guided meditation, but I want you to understand something. Not everyone. There are different types of people on the earth. Some of us are from different star systems, and we all do things differently. Some of us meditate, some of us pray, some of us walk, some of us, just spend time in nature. So however you feel that connection to the land, to the ancestors, to the Creator, and to the Mother, I desperately need you to do that today and call upon our ancestors, because they are here and they're desperate to be heard. And I want you to understand that they have always wanted for us to have this. The Creator and the Mother, we are the creators. We have got to create the change that we want to see. I know that your ancestors are with you today. We are so far removed from our cultures and our creation stories and everything that we should know, our gifts. I'm not reading comments. I just can't right now. Bear with me. This has felt bigger than myself for years, and I didn't know what to do. But today I heard the call, and I have all the information, and I am ready for you to hear me and see me and feel my story. Okay, we are so far removed from everything that we were supposed to know that we don't even realize that the veil is the thinnest today. This has been told in our creation stories time and time again. But we've forgotten them. And systems have been carefully constructed for hundreds, if not thousands of years to make us forget. And this time and space that I'm sharing with you today will be known in history as the Great Awakening of the Pleistocene era. I need each of you to understand that today, with the help of our ancestors, the energy, they want us to call upon them. Whether you feel a connection with trees, whether you feel a connection with birds, whatever the case may be, you need to go out and connect today and tell your ancestors that you're ready to take back your truth. You're ready to take back your power. We no longer consent to the systems that have been used for millennia to divide us and conquer us and fear us and keep us under control. We no longer consent to that. We seek and demand a new way forward for the earth, for our mother, for our children, for our grandchildren, and future generations to come. We no longer consent to societal norms that tell us that we're crazy when we don't agree with conformity. This is big. And I need you to understand, it's bigger than I can even imagine. It's bigger than words are insufficient. I need you to understand this day is important. And my ancestors came to me, and I didn't even know what they were talking about when they were telling me this. And as I looked up and researched, I realized that today, Samhain, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, our cultures have been lost and destroyed. And this was a special day that was celebrated as the last day of where the veil is the thinnest and the ancestors are here in our energy field. Okay? We are the creators. We are going to create the change that we want. If you don't like what's happening, no longer consent to it. I need you to form that connection again. Our cultures have been used against us, and we no longer celebrate each other's differences. We were always meant to share our cultures with one another and respect each other and love each other unconditionally. But you see, it's hard to do that as a human, because the people who have been in power and control, greed's been among them. And they've sought to keep us fearful and divided. And they put things into our path from the very earliest age. My daughters are 3 and 16. And to see the difference when your child goes to school, I've got older children, so I know this. These programs have been carefully constructed to make us forget everything that was important. We seek normality, but that's not what we need to be seeking. We need to seek out our connection stories, our creation stories. We need to consume less and connect more. For the first time in history, the Surgeon General has put out a warning against loneliness. And that's been a product of the systems that we've consented to, or we've taken part in. The energy that we've given them because that's what we thought we were supposed to do. Your ancestors, I don't care who you are, if I know you or if I don't know you. I've known you in a past life. And if you don't believe in past lives, that's fine. But just know that the energy is here. It's tangible. And your ancestors are desperate to be heard. They want you to understand that everything has been set up to control and conquer and oppress you. No matter your race, your color, your class, your creed, your background. We, as people, as humans, sharing this, coexisting in realities right now, sharing this space and time. I want you to understand that we're here to heal ourselves, to help each other, and to heal Mother Earth. I want you to recognize that we're all deserving of love, respect, healing, health, wealth. The Creator of all things, designed us to create our realities. And we have given so much to these people just by consenting, by giving our energy to the programs, by giving our energy to the constructs. We take that back today. We take that back today. We no longer consent to these constructs, these divisions. We today, with open hearts and open minds, choose to both individually and collectively, we choose now to let go of the things that no longer serve us. And I want you to remember the ancient and indigenous teachings that honor our connection to the land and one another. We can manifest this new utopia. We do. I've seen it. It's part of one of our timelines. If you want this timeline, all you have to do is choose it. And so today marks the day that individually and collectively we transcend all divisions, politics, religion, and societal constructs that seek to divide us and have kept us from evolving as a species. I have not been reading any comments. I had to get that out. And I want y'all to understand that today's important. And I knew that I had to do something. I've kept very quiet on politics or religion or race or anything. But I want you to understand, we all have different creation stories because there are different people. We were never made to divide. And when I say that, I mean we were never meant to hate or even feel that. But you see, the new utopia that we step into could not exist. All the light could not exist without millennia of darkness. Today, I want you to step in this divine oneness with me. And I'm holding space for you. I'm holding time and space for you. Your ancestors are holding time and space for you. Today's the day. I keep hearing over and over, today's the day. I've shared it with a friend, my family. Not by blood, but by our star systems. Not knowing what I was supposed to do with it. But sometimes just having someone to understand that you speak with light and love and deep intention is all it takes. And when you speak about it, you speak it into existence. And your words are carried with the wind. And together, when we see great change, we see great change. And I want you to understand that it's hard to hold the weight of the world on your shoulders. But I also understand every obstacle I've overcame and every challenge I've faced has made me into this person. It didn't happen to me. It happened for me and for you right now so that you can connect with me and so that you understand you're not alone. Whatever happened in the past is in the past. We're here right now. And in this time and space, together, we step forward into change. Drastic change. We no longer consent. We've never consented, have we? What was taken from us? And did we allow just by existing? The answer is no, not today. Your ancestors and everyone that has been on this land before us wants us to know it's our turn. We've gotten so far removed. And it's time to take it back. It's time to understand that reality. We're the creators. It's time to form the reality that we all so desperately seek, and that each and every one of us has an integral part to play. And today is your day. Today, I ask you, however you connect, however, whether it's through introspection or meditation or walking, or however you do that, playing, whatever it is, please do that today. Connect with your ancestors. I know we've been told that that's wrong to do, but that's another societal construct. That's something that we've been made or taught to believe. Those things that we've been taught to believe are the very things that have kept us in a place of oppression. Today, I ask you, what do you want, New Earth, that have kept us in a place of oppression? Today, I ask you, what do you want New Earth to look like? What do you need from New Earth? What do you truly need? Because, see, that's the thing about need versus want. The universe often gives us the very things that we need. But we've forgotten so many things. So many, we've forgotten how to find ordinary moments extraordinary. We've forgotten that we're actually supposed to feel. We're supposed to feel sadness so we can feel the happiness. We're supposed to feel dark so we can feel the light. Without the existence of both, there wouldn't be the other. I am holding space right now, and I want you to dig deep within yourself and hear me and see me and feel me. Feel the energy coming through me as I continue to speak with light and love and truth. You are a creator. You were made in the Creator's image. You have a beautiful mother that we need to take care of. We need to reconnect because we've made our mama mad. We need to reconnect. We need to learn our origins before we can continue on to the new earth. Some of us have done a lot of work and a lot of healing, and the ancient civilizations that exist on earth know this. They see the struggles that you have all went through, and they know that it was never supposed to be this hard for you. We've gotten so... I keep going back to this phrase that, I was thinking, addiction can happen to anyone, but addiction happens to everyone. And it's not your fault. Whether it's consumerism or capitalism or whatever you're addicted to, this is a product of the system. We want more. We always want more. New Earth is here. New Earth is here. And the birthing pains that you've been feeling are real. The energy that you have felt is real. You see, a lot of us won't step into this because we feel like it's cultural appropriation. Like, I don't know anything about I've taken a DNA test, but I don't really know anything about my culture or my history or my ancestors. That Cultural appropriation is another construct. I'm telling you, we are made to celebrate each other's differences and share our cultures with one another. I'm telling you today, full disclosure, full transparency, there are ancient indigenous people on this land, and they're in the form of your ancestors reincarnated. And a lot of you won't remember, but some of you do. Some of you have been called. And I have tried desperately reaching out to people all morning to join me in this and hold this energy in this space. And I see now that you heard my call. I know a lot of people are scared to step into this because they're afraid of how it may be perceived. Trust me, I had that feeling too. But when you know that you're made for a greater purpose and a greater mission, you have to do it. I don't know how else to explain that. Like whenever, thank you for being here. I'm grateful for all of you that have heard my message today. I knew I needed to hold this space because I've been through a lot in my life, and everything that was designed to take me off this planet has not succeeded. Nothing. Not even self-destruction at times. Divorces, homelessness, hospice. Nothing's taken me off this planet. And that's how I know. That's how I know that this is what I'm meant for. This is what I was made for. To tell you that you don't need to pay someone for a connection to your Creator. Hang on, bear with me. I'm having a little... I knew that this would happen. Someone's here at my house. Guys, I knew this was going to happen. I want you to understand. I'm trying to share everything that I can with you so y'all can be successful. So you can step into this and know that you're going to make it. New Earth is here and it's tangible and you're on the cusp of it. You all have to figure out. You all play an integral part, and you all have to figure out how you connect. No one can tell that to you. No one can do it for you. If you need a mirror or a window, I'm here. And I will continue to speak as long as I can. But today's the day. Talk to your ancestors. Go out. And know that I'm trying to share as much as I can. And I will continue to do that. I'm not scared anymore. I have already passed away and came back, and I know that I'm supposed to be holding this space for you. So now, no matter what other obstacles come to me, in the form of police officers or whatever, I'm not scared. I may be removed, but this message will continue. I'm not scared, and you shouldn't be either. I love you all, and I want you to know that you're brilliant, beautiful, creators that deserve unconditional love and compassion. And I hope to continue on my journey of showing people what unconditional love and unwavering support feel like, because that's been forgotten. Simple kindness has been forgotten because of all the constructs, all of these things that we hold on to, all the systems that have been put into our place, into our paths. I'm telling you, today's an important day. I haven't read any comments, and I hope that you all can hear me and see me and feel me. I know that no matter what happens to me, my dad showed me that I would pass away at 56 or 58 again. I'm 41. But you have to understand, time's not linear. And there are 3 concurrent timelines running in your dimension right now. And which one you're on and which one you choose is important. I need you all to understand that. And some of you may be wondering, how do I choose a different timeline? You align yourself with the highest vibrations, and they come in authenticity and unconditional love, not only for others, but for yourself. You see, it's easy to love other people. It's easy to show compassion and love to other people. But it's harder to show it to yourself, to love yourself and accept all your quirks and all your what you think are flaws. I don't know. I do know. I know. I hear a lot of you struggle every day. Your internal dialogue. And I want you to understand that's one of the hardest things to overcome on your planet. What we look like, what we sound like, what we may sound like to other people if we speak our truths. But I'm telling you, there's something that happens when you don't let any of those systems oppress you anymore. There's something magical that happens. And I need you all to understand. There is someone here. Just know I will be here. I love y'all. And I know that my message will help you understand that many of you have these gifts and these abilities, and you need to start sharing them. Connect more, consume less. You're beautiful. You are deserving and worthy of healing, love, self-acceptance. If healing was easy, then everyone would do it. It's not an easy thing. You have to hurt to heal, and you have to go through it to get through it. This just felt like such an important message today. I didn't want to make a video because I knew it would be longer than 10 minutes. But your ancestors desperately want to be heard today. The land, the earth, the mother. Whatever you want to, whatever name you need to put on it for your own belief system. You have to understand, you have to hear me, you have to see me, you have to feel me. This is urgent. And if you don't feel a sense of urgency, then feel it from me, because it's urgent. Some of you in the U.S. are probably concerned about the election. I'm going to tell you right now, the election doesn't matter. This is bigger than politics. This goes beyond any division that has been created to separate us. In the end, it's about neighbors and communities and friends and family. Companies don't value a person. You know, I thought I was irreplaceable in my job. You a person? You know, I thought I was irreplaceable in my job. And so whenever I got sick, I realized how quickly that, yeah, I worked hard, but I could be replaced by 2 or 3 people doing my same thing. I want you to understand that in the end, leaders falter, promises wane, but your neighbors, your family, your friends, they're there. They don't care who you vote for in a time of crisis. They don't care who you go to church with or who you sit beside. Do you think when things fall apart, when things break or bend, that's when you know who really is there for you? And I'm going to tell you something, friends. There are few people who give without expectation. I'm one of them. I want you to understand that if I can ever help you on your journey of healing, now is the time. Sometimes I don't always know how I can do that. I'm just one person, right? But you see, that's what these systems have been designed to make us think, that we're just one person. But when we come together and form connections, that is powerful and magical. I need you to understand. I need you to hear this message and feel it and see me today. There are people on this planet right now that exist in human form that hold ancient wisdom and knowledge and want to share it to help you with evolution. You see, I can't tell you enough that human evolution can't be interfered with or interceded. And we don't want to do that. But we want you to understand that you're more than just one person. You're a whole community. You're a whole collective. You need to make connections outside of social media. Because, you know, what do they do whenever they... I'm saying they as in the people in power. What do those 5 corporations that run the entire world do whenever they notice a collective growing and holding more space and more power? There will be last attempts made to keep you fearful and divided and controlled. Do not revert or regress. I just want you to know that I did have this whole speech typed out in a matter of seconds. And at the last minute, I just abandoned it. And I knew that speaking from my heart was the right thing to do. But I do want to touch on a few points, okay? So what you need to do is picture New Earth, an ecosystem thriving in harmony where every being understands their value. Imagine people being kind to each other and supporting each other, creating communities founded on love, respect, and equality. Celebrating differences, but knowing that nothing makes them above. Now, I want you to take and send this energy to those people who are working tirelessly behind the scenes, because there are many. And send your support and energy back to them, because today they are feeling tired. They've been working for years behind the scenes, trying to make things happen for all of you. I've offered a prayer up before this live and knew that it would find the right people, no matter what time and space that you're in, no matter what timeline. But as I close today, I'm sorry that I haven't read any of your comments and I just went off rogue on you. As I prepare to close this live today, I want you to express gratitude for this shared experience and the healing energy that we've created together. You see, because we may just be one person, but we're all connected. So that makes us powerful, loving beings. I want you also to remember, through all my experiences, I know for sure that life is short and it's a beautiful gift. And I want you to also know that we hold power to change our world. I want you to take a bit of my light today and carry it with you as you move through your day. Know that you are important, worthy, and capable of making a difference. Now I think we can take a deep breath in and exhale. When you're ready, return to me. Know that we're united in purpose and in love. Welcome to New Earth. I love y'all.